You know, we're hearing a lot about making a strategic vote in Orleans. Close to 70% of Canadians have turned their backs on Harper's gas economy and Tea Party social policy. So hasta la vista, Stephen. The strategic vote we hear about is to vote Liberal as to not split the vote, allowing Hop Along Gallipo to return to the House of Commons. Of course, it's the Liberals and a couple of Liberal organizations masquerading as a neutral organization who make that argument. The arrogance. Aren't you sick of it? Have you forgotten already? It's the same arrogance that Canadians rejected 10 years ago. It's the arrogance that made Stephen Harper Prime Minister. Do you remember? Chrétien, Martin, and their sponsored government so bad it made Stephen Harper look good in comparison. Do you remember now? When the Liberals talk about change, they mean changing carpets and curtains in the minister's office. When we talk about change, we mean it. Retirement age 65, not 67. Fiscal responsibility. That means fiscal balance between spending and revenue. A deal's a deal's a deal. We're not going to touch your pensions. Right, buddy? We will restore the health and social transfer escalator to 6%. In other words, more money for the provinces to fund hospitals, long-term care, treat dementia, and take seniors out of poverty. No to C-51. No warmongering and fear-mongering. Take our place on the world stage as a peacemaker. $15 an hour minimum wage, $15 a day for daycare, which the Liberals mock, forgetting that they are mocking young families. What do you get when you mix red and blue? Purple. 50 shades of purple. There's no change when you vote Liberal, it's just more of the same. David Suzuki, Canada's most respected scientist, called Justin's environmental policy sanctimonious crap. You don't like Harper's cuts? Did you like Chrétien and Martin's cuts? 10 years ago, the Conservatives said the Liberals balanced the budget on the back of the public service, the provinces, and social programs. Now Mr. Leslie argues that the Conservatives balance the budget on the back of the public service, the provinces, and social programs. Some of you may have had your jobs cut by Harper, and some of you may have had your jobs cut by Chrétien. The Conservatives paint our vets as heroes, but close down offices, don't use the budgets they have, and make them beg for services. Chrétien and Martin insulted our veterans by implementing lump sum payments in lieu of lifetime disability coverage. That's how Chrétien, Martin, and Harper showed their respect to the veterans of the wars we fight. That's how. Pierre Elliott Trudeau gave us the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. His son voted for C-51, but he's against it. Do you want more of the same? Want to complain about the same thing you're complaining about 4 years from now? Vote Liberal. You want to make a strategic vote? Vote for me.